Greetings, salutations, respect, and love. I am Scott. You're in the Prog Corner. And today, we're doing a vinyl haul video. You know, I love doing these things, and I just realized I haven't done one in over a year, so I'm not going to be showing all the vinyl I got in the last 12 months. We'd be here all day. So I'm just going to narrow it down to the vinyl I picked up in the last couple months. And yeah, these are a lot of fun. Not all of this is Prog, though. And I did have my birthday, so some of this came via some birthday money. I got a big old gift card from Walmart, so a lot of this is Walmart vinyl. But whatever, man. And I'm excited about this. I talked about these guys on a live stream last Sunday. It's one guy. It's Ben Jacobs. He calls himself Max Tundra. And I picked up his second album, mastered by Guy at the Exchange, and his third album, Parallax Error Beheads You. If you don't know Max Tundra, imagine like 8-bit video game music taken to the nth degree, real information dense. Guy's good friends with Kavis Cherobi from Gong, so that gives you an idea of Max Tundra's mind state. Very progressive. Is he prog? Probably not, but he's an artist you definitely need to know. Next up, the Taylor Swift reissue program is going strong. Her latest in the series is Fearless, her third album. So now all I need is the first Taylor Swift album, and I will be the proud owner of all the Taylor Swift albums on vinyl. This is on purple vinyl. You guys know I have a soft spot for Taylor. What can I say? And next up, we've got a beautiful item from the Ukraine on blue vinyl. This is Sunchild, Anthony Kalugin's group, best known for his work with Carphagen, but Sunchild is another one of the nameplates he goes by. And this is his latest, Exotic Creatures and a Stolen Dream. Just a fabulous record, really great packaging, and I guess he's going to start putting some Carphagen albums out on vinyl now. Really excited about that. I love Anthony Kalugin. He's so awesome. Next up, this is a band I've always loved, and I've wanted to have this on vinyl for a long time. It's Grizzly Bear and Vacasimist. I guess that's how you pronounce it. Definitely their best album. I love these guys. Kind of a progressive take on the Beach Boys almost. Hey, they covered Owner of a Lonely Heart on their first album, so how bad could Grizzly Bear be? Actually, they're amazing. I love Grizzly Bear. And that is their best album by far. Another indie artist who I'm really into. You guys know how I like my indie and all that college radio stuff. It's Pedro the Lion. Oh, yeah. I am a big fan of Pedro the Lion. I seen him with Headlights not too long ago. David Bazan, he was actually solo. This is my favorite album from him. It's called Control, and it's got two of the best songs I've ever heard in my life, Rapture and Penetration. Oh my goodness gracious, those songs are just amazing. Rejoice is really good too. Priest and a Paramedic. You know, there's some great stuff on here, but Rapture and Penetration are two of the best songs I've ever heard. Had to have this on vinyl. Okay, let's talk about some prog. Got some non-prog out of the way. How about Pentwater? How about these guys? American prog band from the 70s. Dropped one album in 1977, then kind of disappeared. I guess they have a couple other records out. Unreleased type of stuff they gathered later on. This is a really cool package. I love this quasi-OBI strip on there. The OB strip, the American version. Kind of cool. What do they call that? Old school tip-on jacket. Yeah, but Pentwater was good, man. This is a great album. Check them out. Another band that I am really, really in love with, not prog though, is a little band called Cake. And I picked up Comfort Eagle, Fashion Nugget, And they just released Prolonging the Magic on vinyl. So yeah, those three are the only three that are available as standalones. I guess there was a box set of 10 inches. I don't collect 10 inches. They don't fit in a calyx, man. Give me some 12-inch vinyl. So we still got 3 more to go, and then I'll have all the Cakes. I love Cake. Really cool band. Comfort Eagle had that song Short Skirt and Long Jacket on it. Fashion Nugget had The Distance, which was a big hit for them. And Prolonging the Magic had Sheep Go to Heaven. Fantastic band. If you like, you're indie with a trumpet, yeah, Cake might just be the band for you. Okay, next up, my favorite debut album of all time is not King Crimson's In the Court of the Crimson King. It is actually Gang of Four's Entertainment, which I love that album, but I did not have the follow-up on vinyl, so I had to pick that up. Solid Gold. This is a fantastic album. Not quite as energetic or angry as the first one, but every bit as good, and the artwork is cool too. I love that. Gonna chop that dude's head off with great songs like Paralyzed, Cheeseburger, The Republic, Hole in the Wallet, He'd Send in the Army, and of course, Outside the Trains Don't Run on Time. What a fantastic band. What a great album. I love them. Next up, I had this band's first 4 albums. I had all of them on cassette back in the day, but I did have the first 4 Black Sabbath albums, but I had to add to that. So yeah, we picked up the 5th album, Sabbath Bloody Sabbath. You guys know that's the one with Rick Wakeman on it. Fantastic. National Acrobat, Sabracadabra, Looking for Today, Spiral Architect. Just fabulous record. Their 6th album, Sabotage, almost as good. Band found themselves kind of going in a new direction. Some people credit this as the first thrash metal album. And, why not, man? There's some really, really fast and energetic songs on here. But, yeah, Black Sabbath kind of fell off after that record. I do like Technical Ecstasy. I do like Never Say Die. And, of course, those 2 albums with Ronnie James Dio. Just amazing. Okay, I might have shown these. It's been rough since I haven't done a vinyl haul video in so long, but I did pick up the first 3 albums from The Tangent. Sony's been doing a little reissue program, music on vinyl, and the first album, The Music That Died Alone, with Roy Nastalt. The second album also had Roy Nastalt on it. The World That We Drive Through, not quite as good as the first album, but I really do like it. But then, a few months ago, all my dreams came true, boys and girls, and that beautiful 3rd album from The Tangent, A Place in the Queue, with that amazing artwork. Look at that. And what a sensational record this is. Probably my favorite album from The Tangent. I love that band. So good. Andy Tillison. If you're listening, you need to DM me. We got some things to talk about. Anyway, next up, another prog band. This is a Dutch band. Their 3rd album, it's called Breathing Space, and the band is Hackberry. And this is an album I have been totally obsessing over. I listened to it a couple times when it first came out, and I liked it, and I kind of set it aside, but then I was hearing all kinds of people that I respect talking about how much they love this thing, so I went back, listened to it again, and they were dead right, man. Hackberry, what a fantastic record. Cool package. Got this pretty cheap, too. It was only like $20, so go online. You can probably find a new copy of this for pretty cheap and totally worth it. Next up, we were talking about this guy when we were reviewing the new Unitopia album. His name is Mark Montforti, and he does something called ProgRock.com Essentials, put out the new Unitopia album, put out the new United Progressive Fraternity album, put out the new Chester Thompson solo album. Well, before all of that, they dropped this, a remixed and remastered version. Hey! There's no falling. No records are allowed to fall in the middle of a video. Get up there, you. I'm putting something else up there. Hackberry can go up there for now. That's fine. Anyway, Discipline, man. Detroit's finest prog rock band, led by Matthew Parmenter. This was their third album, came out in 1997, and it was so muddy. It totally needed some work, some loving attention. And who would you call to rework this? How about Terry Brown, who did all those amazing Rush albums? Yeah, you need this album in your collection if you don't already have it. Discipline, Unfolded Like Staircase, just amazing. 10 out of 10 record. Can't recommend this one high enough. I really can't. Okay, next up. It's Web and Ice Spider. This is the band's third album. They used to call themselves The Web. And then on the third album, they added a guy named Dave Lawson, who would later on join Greenslade with Dave Greenslade. This album is, like I said, the third album from Webb, and then they went ahead and did a fourth album, but they changed the name of the band to Samurai. Real good, but of those 4 Webb albums, this is clearly the best of them. It's awesome. Kind of a cool album cover. I don't really know what that's supposed to be, like a rabbit with human hands or something. I don't know, instead of a head. Okay, next up. I needed these 2 real bad. I love the Pixies, and I did not have their last 2 albums, so here we go. This one's here called Beneath the Eyrie. Kind of a nice record. I like it. But then the new one, Doggerel. This one's even better. Really dig it. You know, the Pixies are just awesome. Are they prog? No, they're not prog, but they are amazing. And there's a lot of progressive aspects to their music. Absolutely there is. Next up, it's Lars Fredrik Frosley and Fire for Tellinger. Oh, yeah. The Wobbler keyboard player's first solo album. He sings in Norwegian. He plays all the instruments except the bass guitar. So he's singing, he's playing the drums, playing the keyboards. Just an incredible record. Yeah, if you like Wobbler, there's absolutely no reason why you wouldn't dig this. Very Wobbler-esque. Very, like if Wobbler sang in Norwegian, they'd sound a lot like that. Okay, next up, another indie band that I am totally into. I don't know how much I've talked about them, but there was this band with 2 Japanese girls and twin Italian brothers. They dropped an album. They lost one of the Japanese girls, and they carried on as a 3-piece. This is their third album. This is their second album. Let's talk about the second album first. Mi Via Vita Violenta. Oh, this is such an amazing album. The color set's a little weird. I don't remember the CD looking exactly like this, but what a dynamite album. And then their third album, Fate Can Be Just As Good. I love this band. They got a new one that either just dropped or is fixing to drop. They've kind of gone dream pop. I really prefer the early stuff where they're a lot more aggressive and a lot more energetic. We're almost done, guys. Hang in there, just a few more things. That hackberry doesn't work there too good, does it? Let's stick this one up there. That'll look better. Yeah, not, it's still getting that ring light glare. Whatever. Next up, I had to get my late era Beatles game on. I don't have all the Beatles on vinyl anymore, and I really should. So I decided I'd try to, correct some of that with the Magical Mystery Tour. Absolutely a wonderful album, completely underrated. I am so glad they consider this part of the Beatles canon now, as it should. Yellow Submarine's also, considered part of the Beatles canon, but I'm not sure it belongs there in that you've only got side 1 with songs and side 2 is just George Martin instrumentation, orchestration and stuff. But I had to have this because of George Harrison's Only a Northern Song, the proggiest song the Beatles ever did. Had to have it. This one's going to look great on screen. Yeah, it's just a big white slab. You know what that is. It's the White Album. It's awesome. And then we had to get Let It Beat. And, of course, close it out with Abbey Road. So, yeah, I had to get all those late era Beatles records because honestly, that's when they got good, is when they started doing all the drugs. Okay, next up, Seven Impale's third album, Summit. Oh, this is one of my favorite albums of the year. In fact, when I did my 2023 so far, I believe I had this one at number 2. I I think. I don't remember. That was a long time ago, man. That was like a month ago. But this album here is just incredible. I've given up 5 perfect scores all year. No, I've given 3 perfect scores all year. This was one of them. So if you don't know this album, absolutely check it out. If you like King Crimson, there's no reason why you wouldn't like Seven and Pale. And then my wife got me this for my birthday. We were talking about, ABBA, and somehow it morphed into other Swedish pop bands that we like. It's Ace of Base, their first album, and their second album. Yeah, we got them both. Why not? This one, of course, has The Sign. Everybody knows that song. But All That She Wants is on here too. Don't Turn Around. Good record. The second album, not quite as strong, but it had a couple hits on it, like Beautiful Life, Never Gonna Say I'm Sorry, Lucky Love. Pretty good. If you like, Swedish pop, you can't go wrong with Ace of Base. I actually prefer Ace of Base over ABBA, but that's just me. And then finally, my big birthday present, which I did an unboxing video specifically for, and yes, the Chronicles of Father Robin box set. Just an amazing piece of art. This thing is the best thing I've heard in years. I absolutely love it. Of course, it's members of Wobbler and Giorgio and Tusmork coming together and just creating absolute magic. This is the triple album box set. They are being released individually by Charisma. So, if you don't want to spend all that much money, you can buy them individually. Book 1 just came out last week, so you can order it on vinyl, on CD, whatever. It is on streaming also. They're going to be putting book 2 out in short order. Ocean Traveler, my favorite of the 3. Well, all 3 are amazing, but that one's really, really good. And then the third book, The Magic Chronicles. Oh, man, I love the Chronicles of Father Robin. I really find it hard to even imagine an album popping up in the second half of 2023 that could overtake it. But hey, the new Steven Wilson album's coming out soon, so you never know. But anyway, boys and girls, that was my wrap up. I could have pulled 20 or 30 more. Like I said, I haven't done a video on a vinyl haul in over a year. So, that was a lot of fun just showing off some vinyl that I picked up, for my birthday and whatever else. But tomorrow, tune into the channel, boys and girls. I'm doing a review of another great album, a great band called Agusa. Their 5th album dropped like a month ago, and I've been listening to it pretty much nonstop, so I think I'm ready to talk about it. But anyway, I'll see you guys then. Have a great day. Peace in the Middle East, free Tibet, and God save that king. Save King Charles III. Yes, indeed, that boy could use some saving. Absolutely save the king. Save that boy. And I will see you tomorrow. Peace.